It is your Goth Mermaid, the Magic Crafter, aka Mermaid Phantom, coming at you today with a sinister craft. Kind of like a siren craft, but I'm not sure if you can wear these in the water yet. I'll have to test that out and get back to you on that. But today we are going to be transforming some inexpensive, kind of tacky looking Halloween horns into something beautiful and wearable like this. I don't have a before and after to show you, but I will link products in the description below if I can find the exact products that I used. But these I got at a Halloween store. They were originally red and black. They look pretty tacky, the paint was peeling off, they just weren't very appealing, so I decided I would transform them into something that I actually liked. Get ready to gather your materials and we will get started with this quick-ish and easy-ish craft for you sirens and gothic mermaids and demons and vampires and dragon people out there today. For this tutorial, you will need some wax paper or some parchment paper. You will need a paper towel. You will need your demon horns. I have already scrubbed the paint off of mine. You will need some string of some sort. I will be using hemp cord today, although elastic is best. I just don't have any on hand. And you will need some of Martha Stewart's crafting paint. This is not sponsored by Martha Stewart, but her paint sticks to everything. Today I'll be using Beetle Black and also a metallic silver. The containers are covered in paint. Please forgive me. Also, you will want a clear varnish of some sort. I am going to be using a satin finish varnish. The first thing you want to do is wash your demon horns. I already did this. I will show you a quick little blurb of what I'm doing right here. Mine originally had red paint on them and I'm just soaking them in hot water with some soap and then scrubbing them with a scouring pad to remove the paint. This process will take about an hour long and is a little bit labor intensive. Well, not too much of course, but it does take quite a bit of time, but be patient, the results are well worth it. The next step is to take one of your horns, take your Beetle Black paint or whichever color you would like to use as a base, shake it up really, really good, and then we're going to paint one of our horns. For this, I like to take my paper towel and I just kind of wipe the paint over and create a very thin layer of paint on the object I'm painting, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. While this horn is drying, go ahead and paint your other horn the same color. If you are trying to paint it a different color than black and the base of your horn is black, you will of course need to use more than just one layer. My horns are not quite dry yet, but I am impatient and I'm running out of daylight, so we're going to move to the next step. Make sure yours dry completely though, it'll make this a lot easier. For the next step, take the color you would like your horns to be and stick it in a pile somewhere. You can use a paper towel, a paintbrush, or a sponge for this. I'm going to take this silver paint and lightly brush it over the horn. I don't want my silver to go all the way to the tip of the horn. I just kind of want it to stay in this base area and slowly fade out to black. Of course, pick whatever color you would like and do whatever you would like. You can even mix colors and add sparkles if you want. I don't really care. You do you. I'm doing silver. My go-to technique involves me crunching up a paper towel, dipping it in some paint, and then just kind of lightly brushing it off on the surface, and then I brush it onto my piece. I dab and swipe. You don't want the paint to get into the cracks of the horn because then it will lose the detailed look. You want to make sure that the little cracks and crevices still appear, so don't try to get your secondary paint in there. If you make any mistakes, you can take a clean part of the paper towel and just dab it off and use your clean finger too. And if that doesn't work, of course you can get water. Once you're satisfied with how this looks, flip it over and do the other side, and then repeat with the other horn. Once both layers of your paint have dried and you are satisfied with the look of your horns, you can go ahead and add some varnish on top. I have not done this and I will not be doing it on this video because I do not have time with the daylight to add more varnish. These are still drying, they're actually still a little wet. But if you would like to add varnish, you can use a satin varnish for a more natural finish, or you can use a high gloss varnish for a more shiny finish. Varnish will help add an extra layer of protection to your horns to ensure that the paint isn't chipped. It also is a good way to just make them look extra fancy. I'm not going to put any on mine right now, again, because I just don't have the time. And after you do put varnish on, you can go ahead and grab string or elastic or hemp cord or whatever it is you would like to use to attach these horns to your head. You literally just take the string and wind it through the hole here, the hole here, the hole here, and the hole here. And then you wrap it around your head and tie it. It's as easy as that. I hope you liked this video on how to transform cheap Halloween devil horns or dragon horns into something spectacular that you would actually like to wear. Comment below and let me know what you will be wearing these for. I may be wearing them in the water if they will in fact sink. I have my doubts, but we will find out. Look forward to videos showcasing these babies in the near future. Have a magical day!